Good morning, guys. It's your old pal Brian. It's maybe July 2nd. Is that what it is? I went out to the club this morning, and once a year I have to do the following. Forgot my batteries. Well, my wife got up, and I was in the process of leaving, and I got sidetracked. And I forgot my batteries. No big deal. I went out to the flying club, and Ralph, my flying partner, has a TMU drone, and he did like a lot of the older fellas do. He just gives it to me. He says, "Yeah, bring it back when it works." Tried it out there, and it was terribly out of trim, and the directions that are in the box are made for probably several different versions of that aircraft, and they were bad, and finally figured out how to trim it out, which was pretty cool. And you know what, I mean, for a barometer drone, I'm gonna give it points, you know. So I mean, who knows how much it costs, $50. And yeah, it did just fine. So he needs some help with it. He turned 80. And yeah, we were just talking about that, how he at a certain age you get to where you just have a hard time screwing with stuff. And you don't want to screw with stuff, and you need shortcuts. So I'm the guy, because I'm seeing it happen to me incrementally about every 10 years. I'm noticing my ability to understand things like Taylor Swift are diminishing fairly quickly. I don't get Taylor Swift. She's probably a lovely lady. She's a billionaire. But I'm 99% certain I've not heard any of her music at all. So, yeah, I give him his drone back. He got to fly one flight with his air tractor, which is, he said, 9 years old. Holy crap. Then I vowed that I would be back out this evening, and I'm going to mow the, gosh, I need to remember to put my jump pack in my truck. I vowed to be back out this evening. I'm going to go ahead and mow the parking lot after it dries. I would end up mowing it wet this morning. That's not good. See if I can get video of the vehicle that's coming up behind me. I did. More video. So Ralph goes, "You bring any of your batteries?" I go, "Nah, I just forgot. It's no big deal. I do it about once a year." I think that goes a long way of dealing with aging, because you're worried about stuff that just doesn't matter. It's no big deal. There's either, if you tune into me, you're going to get armchair philosophy, and basically my life boils down to this: either something matters or it doesn't, and there's a giant divide between what doesn't matter and what matters. I'm constantly working on my behavior, trying to improve. Gosh, I was going to talk about stuff today. What was I going to talk about? Oh, Ellie. She had me up at 4:30. And I love her so much I don't even get annoyed by her anymore. At all. And I'm up by 5 anyway. Wifey overindulged. One fellow will get this. On indoor sports day, she overindulged, and that took her out of the game yesterday. 2 margaritas, maybe 3, indoor sports day. Dale, I'm getting jazzed about your road trip. It's going to be fantastic. And yeah, being a seasoned traveler, that takes a lot of guesswork out of it, because we were not seasoned overseas travelers, and as such, what ends up happening is there's a lot of unknown. But luckily, most of the traveling we've done allowed for similar behavior and understanding how things work, so we took to it like a duck to water. Just like a duck to water. Is she not announcing?
30 seconds.
There we go.
Seconds.
One of these batteries is down to like 10.5 or something the other day. I must have
Throttle hold.
not have charged it. Well, there's all kinds of topics. Dale had mentioned something about my blather, and I'm laughing because there's always something to talk about. I guess I was going to talk about that. There's never been a time in my life where I wasn't thinking. I remember even as a kid, you know, always the clock is always thinking. And I mentioned this before, but
telemetry recovered.
There are some humans that don't have an inner dialogue. And one of them is my neighbor lady. She's my age, love her to death. She's her and her husband are some of my best friends, but she doesn't have an inner dialogue, like none. And as such, bear with. She's funny. Oh man, come on. She I can't, you know, my sunglasses are these high dollar sunglasses, and they're polarized. There we go. I can't see unless they're moved. Yeah, she does not have an inner dialogue. Therefore, she does not hear that little voice inside her head. And I had this discussion with her. I go, "You don't hear anything?" And she goes, "No, nothing. I don't hear myself talking inside my head." Wow. That's not how my little tiny mind works. And it never stops, except for when I'm sleeping, and even then. In fact, some of my best solutions to problems are fixed in the night when I wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and I'm thinking. It's actually rather handy. Yeah, we basically did stepping stones. We've been retired 2,513 days, and we've traveled at least half of that time, if not more. Never really looked. And you know, we went across the United States twice, and we did Canada twice. And learning how to pack and learning how to deal with, you know, the trappings of traveling helped us enormously when we ended up in Europe. It's amazing how quickly and well we took to travel. Yeah, it's amazing. So yeah, you, Dale, having already traveled, will make it a whole lot easier for Miss Cassie and your lovely bride, as far as the trappings that, you know, we get with travel, from late trains, planes, and automobiles to, you know, just things not working right. Shout out to Rick. Hope you're doing well. Renfield, yeah. The reason he's so calm when it comes to flying float planes is that you don't have to worry about your runway. I tell people that all the time. Your runway is this vast area, so landing's a breeze. That's why you succumb. And plus, you're doing it every day. So when I fly every day on the water, there's just no difference. You're just flying all the time. Beautiful day here in Presque Isle. Started out at about 48 degrees Fahrenheit, which is who knows in Celsius. And it'll be up to 82 today. It'll be warm when I'm out there mowing. I will bring my batteries this time. Yeah. I may charge up my Mavic Pro Platinum. It needs to be flown. I think if you want to kill a machine, you just need to let that machine sit. It just will not work after a while. And that one has sat. I might have flown it at the house when I get. No, I don't think I did. Yeah, I need to go ahead and charge up batteries on it and just do exercise flights with it. For sure. Well, this scratched the itch. I think I'll just fly 2 batteries out of this and see if I can't grab the wife and take the dog for a walk, and then screw off the rest of the day. I need to go back to sleep. Visited with my next door neighbor lady. She had a terrible loss. Her mother passed away, and
30 seconds.
the dad is 94 and had been married 64 years. Just so poignant.
20 seconds.
I asked how he's getting along, and she goes, "Eh." I go, "Yeah, me too, man. My wife dies,
10,
they better dig a hole big enough for both of us."
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Landing.
1 elapsed. Throttle hold.
Yeah, they better dig it big enough for both of us. She said something that just was so poignant. She goes, he at 94 is ready to meet his maker, and quote, wishes there was a off switch so he could just go. And that's both sad and beautiful at the same time.
Telemetry lost. Telemetry recovered.
It really is. I have to think that's how I would feel as well.
Telemetry lost.
Because my observation is my wife passes before me, is that Cindy with 3 eyes is all that's waiting on me. Oh, she's patient. She's in my life, whoever she is. She's on the axillary boundary of my life. I see her, once a quarter. Friends of friends of friends. And she ain't got a man. And is incapable of holding a relationship because she has a pill problem. A pill problem that she could hide from any suitor for up to 3 years. So me, I would be a distressed widower. And because I don't know what it's like to be alone. I got married when I was 8. I would get scooped up by Cindy, whether I liked it or not. Cindy with 3 eyes, who has a pill problem. And she would wreck my life. So I'm facing that or being alone. And or hoping I get lightning struck. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that monstrosity. They had that thing bouncing around yesterday. It is kind of cool, though. All right, well, thanks for hanging out and listening to the Blather, Piffle, Balderdash, and Associated Poppycock. I'm going to call it a morning on the fly. And catch you biatches on the flip side. See you.